fast, and how I literally use this method to pull in $346,000 in net commissions. We literally have 8 steps right here to go ahead and reveal today, and actually wait until step number 5, because step number 5 and just applying step number 5 literally allowed someone like Gary to make $13,000 in a single month in net commissions without having his own product or offer. So as you can see, step number 1, let's actually go ahead and reveal it. Step number 1 is picking a niche. Now, what is a niche? A niche is essentially people that have a pain point. Understand this, when it comes to making money online, the only way you could actually go ahead and make a pain point is to solve a problem, because people don't essentially buy the way into your product, they buy the way out of their pain point. So what I actually mean by that, you need to go ahead and pick a niche or some type of person that is in deep pain, because for you to actually make money, someone needs to go ahead and buy a product. Meaning, the deeper someone is in pain, the more money you can make when you go ahead and recommend them the solution that it is that they have. For example, here's an example of a pain point. Say, for example, I was trying to find a girlfriend, but right before I had a girl coming over, I literally went in the bathroom and I ate really crazy Mexican food. So now the bathroom just smells horrible, right? So now I'm in a big pain point. I'm trying to find the love of my life, to go ahead and find the future mother of my child. She's on her way, walking in the door. The pain point is going higher and higher and higher. And if someone literally went and recommended like a specific, for example, nice candle that could get rid of the excruciating, painful smell that's in the bathroom, and they got it into my hands before the girl would actually go ahead and walk in, guess what? They solved my pain point. That is a problem solved. And the coolest thing with, for example, affiliate marketing is you don't actually need to create the product. There's literally people out there that you can go ahead and sign up for their smelly bathroom candle link, where essentially they'll do the shipping, the handling, the customer service, and all you really got to do is just recommend it, right? But there's an example of, for example, picking a niche that has a big pain point. So you're probably wondering, well, what are the biggest niches? Health, wealth, love. If you could position yourself in those ways where you could go ahead and create content based off of health, wealth, and love, you are positioning yourself to whatever affiliate marketing products that you could essentially promote in the future. And this is also AI proof, because right now AI can't really make you feel better healthy wise, wealth wise, love wise. And if you could find products to go ahead and help people with those, you can essentially make money. So let's actually go over the second way. So the second way and the second step, if we're gonna go ahead and do this, is we're gonna go ahead and remove it. Select a platform. Now, what is this platform? What is a platform? What does that actually mean? It's either YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Now, it's either, in order to select the platform, are you either creating content or are you running ads? Now, here's the thing. When people go ahead and, for example, wanna get some type of product sold online, guess what? There is millions of candles out there in the world. But how can I position myself in front of people where already a beautiful girl is already walking in and that pain point is already excruciating in that person right now? Because a lot of people, maybe they might want a candle, but certain people are in bigger pain points than other people, right? And if you could position this candle to the people that desperately need it in this moment, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, they're gonna be in a deeper pain point where they're gonna be actually go ahead and more motivated to buy, which is why the platform is everything, right? Because, for example, you could do Instagram and TikTok, but people aren't necessarily in a deep pain point yet, right? People aren't there yet. Maybe they just see something, oh, that looks nice, but they're not actually in that point where like, oh, I need something now. As opposed to, like, for example, YouTube, when you go ahead and go to YouTube and I type in something like, for example, best candles for, oh, look at that, a men's bathroom. People are essentially searching for this right now, meaning they want to actually give money. An example of this is, I remember when I was like in Bali and we just got done with a podcast. Why? Because I freaking have a podcast, shameless flex to my podcast on my YouTube channel. Literally subscribe. I interview a lot of people, like this 11-year-old girl that turned on $30 million, this guy that makes $1 million per month profit. And you can see exactly what I do with all of my income as I blow it in my podcast, right? Essentially, after this podcast, I was like, oh, let's go ahead and get a hamburger. We were in Bali at this time. And instead of me going to Google and just asking, how can I make a hamburger? I wanted to know the best restaurant that I could essentially spend money on. So I typed in best hamburger place in Bali. What this means is there's certain search phrases that you could actually go ahead and use that if you literally go ahead and search it, there's people that are actually in buyer's mode. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and create content or advertising in people that are already in buyer's mode. Meaning it's a lot easier when you're already selling to people that already want to buy. Right? It's so much easier to go ahead and put your product in front of people that are like, hey, I already want that product. It's almost like a no-brainer, which is why I personally like YouTube, because the fact that I could come in here and type in, like, for example, say I'm like balding, right? And I'm selling essential oils. Best